Welcome to Hollywood Bulletin, where the stories behind the legends come to life. At 63 years old, Depeche Mode's enigmatic frontman Dave Gahan has finally broken his silence and confirmed the rumors that fans have quietly speculated about for years. For decades, Gahan has captivated audiences with his haunting vocals, theatrical stage presence, and deeply emotional lyrics. But in a recent raw and rare interview, Gahan revealed something that struck a chord not only with the Depeche Mode faithful, but with music lovers everywhere. For the first time since the tragic loss of band co-founder Andy Fletcher in May 2022, Gahan openly acknowledged how close Depeche Mode came to an end, and how personal grief, doubt, and reflection nearly silenced one of the most iconic bands in music history. For more than 40 years, Depeche Mode has stood as a pillar of innovation in the electronic and alternative music scenes. With hits like Enjoy the Silence, Personal Jesus, and Never Let Me Down Again, the band didn't just chart hits, they changed the musical landscape. Their sound defined a generation, blending dark synth melodies with raw, emotional lyricism. Gahan, with his hypnotic stage energy and soulful baritone, became the face of that transformation. But behind the success were years of inner conflict, personal demons, and a complex relationship with mortality and meaning. When Andy Fletcher, the band's steady presence and founding member, passed away suddenly in 2022 at just 60 years old, it shook Depeche Mode to its core. And now, Gahan has finally admitted just how much it nearly changed everything. In his recent interview, Gahan confessed that following Fletcher's death, he and Gore had serious conversations about whether it was time to let Depeche Mode go. He described the band as being stunned and lost, unsure how to move forward without their longtime friend and collaborator. Fletcher wasn't just a founding member, he was often the bridge between Gahan and Gore during creative disagreements, the voice of reason in the studio, and the calm presence during chaotic tours. Losing him felt like losing the backbone of the band. Gahan didn't immediately feel the urge to write or perform. In fact, he revealed he considered retirement altogether, retreating from music, touring, and the pressure of carrying on the Depeche Mode legacy without Fletch. But in the darkness, something unexpected began to stir. Rather than bury the grief, Gahan and Gore decided to confront it head-on, in the most Depeche Mode way possible, through music. They returned to the studio with producer James Ford and collaborators like Richard Butler from the Psychedelic Furs. And from that grief came Memento Mori, the band's 15th studio album. The title, Latin for Remember You Must Die, wasn't just poetic, it was intentional. Gahan confirmed in the interview that Memento Mori was born directly from the pain and uncertainty they felt after Fletcher's passing. The album explores themes of loss, reflection, mortality, and spiritual reckoning. Songs like Ghosts Again and My Favorite Stranger carry a weight that fans hadn't felt so intensely since the band's early years. It was clear that this wasn't just another record. It was a tribute, a eulogy, and a resurrection all in one. For Gahan, who has already survived a brush with death in the 90s due to drug addiction and a near-fatal overdose, the concept of mortality has always hovered in his songwriting, but this time, it wasn't metaphorical, it was real. Fletcher's death was a wake-up call. And as Gahan explained, it forced him to reevaluate what truly mattered, not just as an artist, but as a human being. He admitted that returning to the studio was both painful and healing. There were moments when recording felt overwhelming, when memories of Andy flooded the sessions. But in those same moments, he felt Andy's presence, guiding them, urging them to continue. And so they did. When Depeche Mode announced a global tour in support of Memento Mori, fans were both thrilled and curious. Would the energy still be there? Could the band still connect in the same way without Fletcher on stage? Gahan acknowledged these questions and admitted he felt them too. But from the first show, it was clear. Depeche Mode had not lost their edge, they had evolved. The tour became a cathartic celebration of both legacy and loss, with each performance serving as a tribute to Fletcher's enduring spirit. Thousands of fans, many of whom had grown up with the band since the 1980s, gathered night after night not just to hear the music, but to honor a shared journey through time, sound, and emotion. Gahan's confirmation of these long-whispered rumors wasn't just about the fear of the band ending. It was about vulnerability, an honest reflection of how fragile even the strongest musical legacies can be. He didn't sugarcoat it. He admitted the pain, the hesitation, the doubt. But he also shared something more powerful. The decision to keep going, to turn mourning into music, and to honor the past by creating in the present. Today, as Gahan continues to tour and share this new chapter with Martin Gore and the Depeche Mode family, fans are witnessing not just a band surviving, it's a band reborn. The rumors were true in part. Yes, Depeche Mode nearly ended. Yes, Gahan considered walking away. But through that struggle came something profound. A reminder that even in grief, music has the power to heal, to connect, and to endure. Thanks for watching Hollywood Bulletin. If Depeche Mode's journey has ever meant something to you, if their songs were part of your own soundtrack, drop a comment below and let us know your favorite memory.
And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin, and ring that bell icon so you never miss a beat from the stories that shaped music history.